Smart decisions aren't made by chance, they're made by design. The Great Mental Models isn't just a book. It's a thinking toolkit for life, from first principles to second-order thinking. It teaches you how to see clearly, decide wisely, and outthink the noise. Because in a world full of opinions, your greatest advantage is how you think. Introduction: the toolkit for clear thinking. Every decision you make is only as good as the thinking behind it. And your thinking is only as good as the mental models you use. Your mental models are your best or worst toolkit when making decisions. Shane Parrish. In The Great Mental Models, Shane Parrish invites us to build a latticework of timeless ideas, mental tools drawn from physics, biology, psychology, and philosophy to help us think better, decide smarter, and live more intentionally. This book isn't about what to think. It's about how to think. What are mental models? Mental models are frameworks for understanding how the world works. They help you simplify complexity, make better decisions, avoid cognitive traps, solve problems creatively. The quality of your decisions depends on the models in your head. Most people rely on a narrow set of tools. But the best thinkers, like Charlie Munger, build a diverse mental toolbox. They don't just think harder, they think wider. Part 1. General Thinking Models. These are foundational models that apply across disciplines. 1. First principles thinking. Break problems down to their basic truths, then build up from there. Used by Elon Musk. Aristotle. Example: instead of asking, how do I build a cheaper car, ask, what are the fundamental components of a car and how can I reimagine them? Don't reason by analogy. Reason from the ground up. 2. Second-order thinking. Always ask, and then what? First-order thinking looks at immediate results. Second-order thinking considers long-term consequences. Used by Warren Buffett. Systems thinkers. Every action has a reaction. Smart thinkers anticipate both. 3. Inversion. Instead of asking, how do I succeed, ask, what would cause me to fail? Then avoid those things. Used by Charlie Munger. Avoiding stupidity is easier than seeking brilliance. 4. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is often the best. When faced with competing hypotheses, choose the one with the fewest assumptions. Complexity is seductive. Simplicity is powerful. 5. Circle of competence. Know what you know, and more importantly, what you don't. Operate within your strengths. Seek help outside them. It's not how smart you are. It's how well you understand your limits. Part 2. Models from physics, chemistry, and biology. These models help you understand systems, feedback loops, and natural laws. 6. Relativity. Everything is relative. Context matters. A decision that seems irrational in one frame may be perfectly logical in another. Perspective changes everything. 7. Thermodynamics. Entropy. Systems tend toward disorder unless energy is applied. Your mind, your relationships, your finances, they all require maintenance. If you don't actively manage it, it will decay. 8. Evolution. Adaptation is survival. The best ideas, businesses, and habits evolve through trial, error, and iteration. What survives isn't the strongest, it's the most adaptable. 9. Leverage. Small inputs can create massive outputs if applied at the right point. Used in investing, engineering, influence. Give me a lever long enough, and I will move the world. Archimedes. Part 3. Models from human behavior. Understanding how people think helps you influence, lead, and avoid manipulation. 10. Reciprocity. People tend to return favors. Used in marketing, negotiation, and relationships. Give first, not to get, but to build trust. 11. Social proof. We look to others to guide our behavior, especially in uncertainty. Used in testimonials, trends, and herd behavior. Just because everyone's doing it doesn't mean it's right. 12. Confirmation bias. We seek information that confirms what we already believe. To combat it, seek disconfirming evidence. Ask, what would prove me wrong? The mind loves being right, even at the cost of truth. 13. Pavlovian association. We associate experiences with emotions, often irrationally. Example: a bad meeting in a certain room makes you dread that room. Awareness breaks the loop. 14. Authority bias. We tend to obey perceived authority, even when it's wrong. Used in advertising, politics, corporate culture. Respect authority, but question it. Part 4. Building a latticework of models. Parrish emphasizes that no single model is enough. You need a diverse set of tools, from science, philosophy, economics, and psychology. The world is complex. One lens distorts. Many lenses clarify. He encourages reading widely, thinking across disciplines, practicing mental flexibility. Part 5. Applying mental models in real life. Mental models are not just for theory, they're for everyday decisions. Use them to solve business problems, navigate relationships, make career moves, avoid emotional traps. Think long-term. The more models you have, the more clearly you see. Final takeaways. The Great Mental Models is not just a book, it's a thinking revolution. Here's what Shane Parrish wants you to remember. Mental models shape your decisions and your destiny. The more models you master, the better you think. Don't just collect knowledge, connect it. Think in systems. Think in consequences. Think in clarity. Closing words. Upgrade your thinking. Upgrade your life. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to memorize every model. You just need to start thinking deliberately. So the next time you face a decision, ask, what model applies here? What am I missing? What would second-order thinking reveal? Because the truth is simple. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your thinking tools. And the more tools you carry, the more epic your decisions become. Thanks for watching Audio Mentor, where every book brings you closer to a better you. If you found value in today's summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chance to grow.